I'm a very avid Endfield player. I mean, my account level is 53, nearing 54. I play this game every single day. I have admittedly yet to clear it. I haven't cleared everything the game has to offer. That's totally okay. I'm a very casual gamer, and I like to take my time with things. I like to explore everything, and I don't want to be rushed. So I think my general experience is a little bit different to other people's experiences, people that know life the game, because people finished everything there was to experience in the game literally in the first several days of its launch, and they'd say stuff like, there's nothing to do in game, you know, nothing new to explore, no real content to actually consume. And I get that, I do. Every new gacha game at release has this. Wuwa had it, and Everness is gonna have it, especially if we played the recent closed beta of NTE. Ananto is gonna have it, Silver Palace is gonna have it. There's a finite amount of content to consume, and beyond that, gacha games also have this, I think, this innate issue with providing a fun long-term end game. I can't remember a single gacha game that released that actually had an end game loop that was A, enjoyable, or B, even really present in any capacity. But Arknights Endfield, the devs behind it, they posted a tweet. I don't know if they made this across other forms of social media, but they definitely made a post on social media where they not only confirmed essentially that they understand that there is a lack of content to do in game, but also, I'm guessing, things that they're doing here to attempt to address and provide a more meaningful experience for players long term. I've seen other content creators retweeting this and stating their opinions on the endgame loop, and I haven't looked at it personally because I only saw this after I woke up, and that to drive Mrs. Stix to urgent care because, again, as I noted, unfortunately, she came out with mass sores all over her body due to her sickness. So I just got home a little bit ago, went on the treadmill, and booted up the game, just started streaming. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Do you all think, genuine question, do you all think that there's enough in game right now to warrant continued play every single day? Do you think there's enough in game right now to keep you playing long term, to like actually motivate you to log in and play for extended periods of time? Because again, like from my perspective, dailies take maybe, I don't know, 10-15 minutes at max. And as someone that still hasn't entirely finished, I'm like right at the end of Wuleng. I know I'm going to run into this issue very soon where I'm only logging in to pursue dailies each day, but thankfully I still have some of the world to explore, some of the side content to do, the character stories. But I'm genuinely curious. But I am curious to see, both in on stream and in the YouTube VOD when this goes live, what you all think about the current endgame and what you think they could do to actually fix the end game, because I also know that there's a significant issue when it comes to building the characters. Like, I'm not even at end game yet, but I know that building characters takes forever. It takes forever to max out, and there's no reason since there's zero. Yeah, I mean, that exactly my point. Certain events and gameplay start times adjustment notice. Dear administrator, we will adjust the start time for certain events and gameplay modes in the Zero Directive version, while all related content and rewards remain unchanged. Administrators will still be able to access the content and claim rewards earlier. Event and gameplay schedule adjustment details Umbral Monument challenge gameplay. The start time for the Inorganic Construct series in this challenge gameplay will be adjusted to February 22nd, after which the series will be permanently available. The Monumental Etching Old Wounds limited time event will be adjusted to February 22nd. After the update to the limited time event, the Inorganic Construct series challenges will be available. Complete the challenges during the event to claim the corresponding rewards. So is this all pertaining to the new game mode that actually just released? Is that the Monumental Etching Old this? Is that this? I've got to do it because I'm actually being sponsored to stream this specifically, and like the Umbral Monument, and like, so that means I can't do it. Like, I want to log in and I want to do this. I want to stream it like right now to see exactly what the rewards are and how difficult the content is. But I like, again, they're sponsoring me to do this on the 24th. So I'm like, I can't, do I even do it? Like, should I just get up and do it now, and then on the 24th just kind of talk about it? I literally really know nothing about it because I'm not allowed to. Like, I'm not supposed to. They want me to go into it on the 24th and give my genuine raw reactions to the entire thing as it happened. They want me to use Yvonne and Gilberta as a team here to actually like clear the content. But I you know, in so doing, like, right, in as a direct consequence of my going in raw, like literally raw dogging the content, I can't really learn anything about it because I'm supposed to react to it as it's happening. So I don't even know like what that includes or what even the rewards are. I don't even know if I'm gonna be missing out on it. I don't even know if there's like a weekly reset here because it's only the 15th right now. I can't do anything with it for 9 days. It looks like though they're just what are they even doing? They're just adjusting the other events and gameplay details. The schedule content rewards for other events and gameplay modes such as the Umbral Monument. Those Forsaken by the Land series and Delver of the Cryptic remain unchanged. They made a tweet though regarding that, right? Regarding the new content? Regarding the new game mode? Yeah, I think, yeah, here, February 9th and then February 10th. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. So the Umbral Monument is a permanent high-end difficulty game mode that features periodic content updates, wars, heroes, carnage, and remembrance. These stories are passed on via untold number of somber snapshots and do not end even if the monument were to be completely covered in names. Behold, I witnessed the scars of the Umbral. So this is their new permanent high difficulty combat game mode that is going to feature periodic content updates. There are multiple different difficulty levels. It looks like, I mean, the rewards are, do you even get premium currency as rewards? I'm looking for it. Challenge gameplay, limited time event. Got to configure your team. I mean, naturally, I'm being sponsored to stream it with Yvonne and Gilberta as well. And then, so this officially went live on February 12th, which is actually just 3 days ago. Two series containing 6 stages, divided in normal and agony modes. Complete the normal mode to unlock the significantly more challenging agony mode, which is, I'm guessing, what they're hoping I can actually gain access to. Another wave of enemies on the 22nd. Right now we only have the first batch. Okay. If for the 24th, I think you'll be missing out on the rewards for the card event. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could just stream it and take a look for myself and see exactly what it is, right? And then just restream, maybe stream the second part as part of my sponsor on the 24th. We have a stage of the card series in normal mode to earn engraved metal for the series. What were people saying about this at the beginning? Test your might. Endgame is here. Permanent game mode. Okay, what are they saying after that, after it's been out for a couple days though? Loving the game at its core because seriously you need to do something about the rewards and economy of the game. A 10 pull costs 6,000. If your major events are giving away 1,200, that's a quarter of a 10 pull. I mean, I do get it. I don't think the 6,000 is necessarily an issue in terms of how much it costs. I just think the rewards need to be increased to make up for the increased pull cost. Even after all the new endgame rewards, it's still not enough in comparison for even a 10 pull because each 10 pull is 5,000 ore barrel. Remove the factory? No. Where's the content? The game's been out for barely a month. Keep in mind, some people complain about the same thing whenever Genshin Impact came out. Yeah, I mean, that's a very valid point. Like, and that is also what I noted about being a casual myself, thankfully. I don't run into necessarily the same issue that other people run into where they have no content that early in the game. On the contrary, I actually, by the time I'm in need of new content, I'm literally approaching the first major patch because it takes me weeks to actually clear the content. I mean, the game's been out a month, right? Almost a month, and I'm almost finished the base story. I do think there is a severe content drought in game. I believe that in every gacha game. I do. I think whenever a gacha game releases into, you know, it has its launch window, right? Whenever a game officially releases its patch 1.0 update, it is pretty barren of content. It has the 1.0 story, the 1.0 characters, like 2 cycling banner characters, and it has no endgame. People clear through everything in a week. People say, oh, game sucks, you know, story is terrible, voice acting is inferior, the world feels empty, there's no content, there's nothing to do. I mean, that is the same cycle in every single game. Every single gacha game. I mean, it happened in Chaos Zero Nightmare. It happened in Stella's Sora. It happened in Wuthering Waves. It is happening in Arknights Endfield. It's going to happen in Neverness to Everness. I don't think that this is necessarily the issue that people believe it to be. I think it is definitely like the lack of content and lack of an endgame loop and cycle is very much apparent. There's no denying that it is there or is not there. Actually, that there is no real functional end game, but at the same time, I think people are expecting too much too soon. These gacha games, they don't release with all this content at launch. Instead, they build up content over time, and then over time you have a much more full game. When Genshin launched, it didn't have the content that it has now. When Wuwa's Zenless launched, when Star Rail launched, when Nikke launched, Arknights, OG Arknights, when Path to Nowhere, when all these games initially launched, they all had a lack of content too, and now they all have tons of content for players to consume, new players especially. So I think like at the end of the day, yeah, there's a lack of content, but we also have to factor in this is a new game, but it's going to get content over time. They just need to build it. They need to program it, they need to design it, they need to test it, and then release it. And we just need to kind of chill a little bit. Yes, it's an issue, but if we're running into this as an issue and we need more content, we could just play something else until the content that we need releases. Log in daily. You know, do your dailies. Grind as much or as little as you want. Wait until the updates come out, play through them. And then eventually, when things catch up, you'll have a more complete game with everything you need to fully enjoy it. People need to be freaking patient, for real. They do. People expect too much too soon. Wuwa had the least amount of content on release. That's what I'm saying. A lot of gacha games have a severe lack of content, a content drought, an absence of content altogether. But people look at, and this has actually been very, very apparent in the MMORPG genre. The reason we haven't had a successful MMO since like 2017 or 2016 is because people expect MMOs to actually have the content and the quality and the polish of MMOs that have existed for decades. They expect you to go in, have dozens of dungeons, several high-quality raids that require maximum effort to actually complete, with tons of diversified content, a gameplay loop that makes you log in and play for hours every single day, and that's just not how it happens. That is not how it works. And these things are things that you build up to, unfortunately. And more people need to understand that. And the same thing is happening in gacha. People are expecting this to happen too soon. You need to give them a little bit of time. It's a gacha, not a AAA semi-finished $70 game. These games build up over time. So some fans really think, wow, it has to be peak, just wait and relax. Yeah, they think it has to be better than a game that has existed for years already at release, when the reality is there's no way a new gacha game that releases is going to be able to keep up in terms of content cadence, or content quality at release comparably to gacha games that have existed for a year already. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.